Morning students, from today we will start the online classes because the government had suspended the offline classes up to the 16 Jan because of that the coldness. तो हमारी स्टडी इस सफ़र ना करे और कंटिन्यू रहे इसके लिए आज से हम लोग ऑनलाइन क्लासेस स्टार्ट करते हैं. दिस इज द क्लास 11th topic and the chapter number is 16 means the breathing and the respiration. So in this chapter we will start from the lungs. Everyone is know the lungs is a important parts of the respiratory system. This lungs is located in the thoracic cavity. Because of that in part the body the different types of the cavity is available. Such as a oral cavity is there. This means this is the mouth sides. This is the oral cavity. And behind the oral cavity this part is known as the thoracic cavity. And just now behind the thoracic cavity this is the abdominal part. So all the lungs are located in the thoracic cavity. The number of the lungs is students 2. So with the help of this motions video we can understand this topic in very easy forms. So just now let us we can start this the video.
And a present one each on either sides of the heart.
There are the two lungs located in the thoracic cavity. One is the right side and second is the left side. If we were talking about the right side, meaning of that which lungs is located into the right side, this lungs is called the right side lungs. Which lungs is located into the left sides of the body? Now it is called the left lungs. Slightly difference between the right lungs and the left lungs. The right lungs is bigger than left lungs. Because of that the left side in our the thoracic cavity space is very small. Because of that here the stomach is located, pancreas is located. So space is small compared to the right side. So right side has a large space. So because of that the right side's lungs are bigger than the left sides. So this is a right side lung and this is the left side lung. You can understand this side is bigger than this side.
The rib cage surrounds and protects the lungs.
One more important thing is that the word has given us the protection for the lungs. Special types of the framework. This is called the rib cage. The rib cage are made by the bones, and this rib cage is always moving upside and downside. Because of that, we will take the oxygen and air from the outside. Meaning of that, when we will take the inhalations. On that time, the rib cage is moved upside. When we will do the exhalations, meaning of that we will release the energy from we will release the air from the body. This rib cage is moved down. So this continuously this rib cage is moved upsides and downsides. Like this types. Like this types, these the rib cage are moving upsides and downsides. And the important work of the rib cage, because of that it will protect the lungs from the different types of the physical injury. Suppose that we are playing the game, we will fall down. On that time the hearts can injure, and means the lungs and hearts can injure from the different things. But here is a rib cage. So this rib cage is properly protect from the different types of the physical injury.
Diaphragm is located below the lungs that contracts rhythmically during inhalation and
one more important organ, respiratory system is located in the thoracic cavity, below the thoracic cavity, and this organ is completely divided the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity. The name of the organ is the diaphragm. Diaphragm is the layers. This layer is completely divided the abdominal cavity to thoracic cavity.
exhalation. The right lung has 3 lobes.
One more important thing is that students, we will be talking about the differentiation between the right lungs and left lungs. So the right lungs has 3 lobes. The first is the superior lobe, second is the inferior lobe, and middle lobe is called the middle lobes. Okay, so the upper lobe is known as the superior lobe, the lower lobe is called the inferior lobe, and this is the between lobe is called the middle lobe. But if we will compare to the left lungs, so this lungs means the left lung is contained and only 2 lobes. The superior lobe is the upper lobes and inferior lobe is a lower lobe. So we can see these lobes in our lungs with the help of this motion window.
superior
This is
lobe,
the first lobe, is student. This is the superior lobe. This is the upper side of the lobe.
middle lobe,
This is the second lobe. This is the known as the middle lobe.
and inferior lobe.
And this is the third lobe. This is the lower side lobe that is known as the inferior lobe.
While the left lung has two lobes, superior
And I said that now the left side lung has a two lobe. First is the superior lobe and second is the inferior lobe. The upper lobe is called the superior lobe and lower lobe is called the inferior lobe. Because of that, now here is only the two lobe is located. Here is the three lobe is located because reason of that now this lungs is smaller compared to the right sides of lungs.
The left lung is slightly small and has cardiac nodes to accommodate the heart in between.
One more important thing is that in the left side lungs here is a one type of the pitch is located, means the gadha type is located. Because of that, now here is attached the heart, and attachment of the heart here is create a pitch depth is that, and this depth is called the cardiac notch.
Each lung is covered by two membranes. The vesicular pleura on the inner side.
One more important thing there is that now for the protection, the God has given us the two types of the membrane, and these membranes are providing the protection for our lung. The first, the inner membrane is called the visceral pleura. This is the first membrane, and it will provide the protection.
And the parietal pleura on the outer side.
And the second, the membrane is the outer side. This is the parietal, the pleural. This is the outer sides of the membrane. It is also provide the protection when the rib cages move upside and downside for the fractions. This parietal, the pleural membrane is protected are the lungs.
The watery pleural fluid is present in the pleural cavity.
One more important thing is that between the two membranes there is located a cavity. This cavity is known as, suppose that this is the first membrane and this is the second membrane. This is the outer side membrane, this is the inner side membrane. So here is create a cavity. This cavity is known as a pleural cavity, and in this cavity is filled the liquid type of the substance that is known as a pleural fluid.
In between the two membranes. This arrangement provides lubrication during expansion and contraction of lungs. The lungs are a pair of spongy and elastic organs formed of alveoli.
One more important thing is that in the nature, now these lungs are the spongy and elastic. Because of that, there is located the millions of the alveoli, and these alveoli we can compare to the balloon-like structures when we will fill the air, and now when we will punch out, meaning of that it will show the sponge-like structure.
Bronchioles and blood vessels.
And some more other thing is that here is located the bronchioles and the blood vessels is also there. Blood vessels means the WBCs, RBCs, and bronchioles means there is a if we will start from the trachea is divided into the two main pipe that is known as the bronchi. Single pipe is called the bronchus, and the bronchus is also further divided into some branches that is known as the bronchioles. And on the terminal ends of the bronchioles, suppose that this is the end of the bronchioles. Here is located as some balloon-like structure that is known as the alveoli.
Each bronchus, on entering the lung, divides into smaller, finer branches called bronchioles.
These are bronchioles. This is the bronchioles.
The bronchioles ultimately terminate into a cluster of tiny air sacs called alveoli.
On the terminal end of the bronchioles, here located a cluster of the alveoli. Cluster of the alveoli means, students, the group of the alveoli, and these alveoli is surrounded by the blood capillaries. This is the blood capillaries. They are very fine blood vessels.
Bronchioles carry the fresh air to the alveoli. They're surrounded by tiny blood vessels or capillaries.
This is called the blood capillaries. And in this blood capillaries is going on the blood, meaning of that the deep carbon dioxide blood is coming here, and now the oxygenated blood is come out from there. So here is take place the exchange of the gaseous.
Blood supply and moist surface of alveoli.
Now, with the help of this motion video, we can understand this. Suppose that this is are the blood vessels, and here is going on the blood carpicles. Carpicles means RBCs, and going on, and from the alveoli, these the RBC is take out the oxygen and release the carbon dioxide. Meaning of that, from the alveoli, the oxygen is entered into the blood vessels, and from the blood vessels, the carbon dioxide is entered into the gaseous exchange. And here is take place the gaseous exchange. Okay, meaning of it, the oxygen is taken by the blood, and carbon dioxide is releasing from the blood.
The oxygen passes through the alveoli and travels through the capillary.
Now, with the help of this motion, you can understand the red colored molecules is come out from the alveoli into the blood vessels, and yellow colored the molecules is come out from the blood vessels to the alveoli. The red color molecules is show the oxygen is coming out from the alveoli to the blood vessels, and yellow color molecules is showing on the carbon dioxide molecules is come out exhalations
into the bloodstream.
And these all process is going on the simple diffusion process.
At the same time, carbon dioxide diffuses from the bloodstream.
And the same both processes going on together, because of that when the oxygen is taken by the blood, on same time the blood is releasing the carbon dioxide into the alveoli.
Into the air sacs. Where it is exhaled out of the body. When we exercise, the body needs more oxygen to feed the muscles as they work hard.
Now students, if you will doing the hard work, running, playing, exercise, on that time we have need the more and more oxygen, with the fresh oxygen.
The body responds by breathing rapidly and deep.
And on that time our the body is showing the rapidly breathing continuously.
We can see how our respiratory system helps the body to move about.
On that time we can feel how the other respiratory system is going on. Continuously lungs are the bigger sides and smaller sides is going on, or the rib cases move upsides and downsides.
And how it is influenced by the ongoing regular physical activities.
So students, with the help of this motion video, we have completed the part, means the explanation about the lungs. If you have any doubt, so you can ask me questions on the WhatsApp, on my personal call, or my different types of the accounts, what you know. So अगर कहीं से भी कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है तो you can ask me anytime. Continuously we will repeat this video again and again, and you will understand what I am said that with the help of this video. Thank you so much. I will meet you in the next times. All the best.